introducing myself so that we can know each other. My name is Farid Karama, and I'm the founder of FK Mentoring Network, established in 2011. Up to date, we are still running and moving forward. And the idea is to see how best we can mentor very many young people and see how you can grow your businesses to another level. And apart from that, I'm also an entrepreneur in Uganda, but also looking for different opportunities that are out there in different sectors. So that's my brief introduction. I'll now invite each one of you to also introduce yourself, but please tell us your name, your business, and what it does, and which country are you coming from. So I'll begin with Jackie.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jacqueline Mudeu. I run Elana's Kitchen. I also run Mlima Safaris Kenya. I come from Kenya, basically, and we also sell pure natural honey from Kenya. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jackie, for that brief introduction. I see we have someone who's just joined us. Shamim, you're most welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, so let's hear now from Patricia. Please tell us your name, what you're doing in terms of business or where you're working, and also the country you're coming from.
Thank you, Mentor Farid. Good afternoon, everyone. Good evening, whichever country you're from. I'm Patricia Chosimire. I'm Ugandan. I'm a youth, and I love the youth. I'm currently working with AAA, that is Africa Agribusiness Academy, as the executive assistant and the communications manager. I love farming. I love agribusiness. I do urban farming. I have a garden around my home. I do vegetables and I sell a few to my neighbors. I'm glad to be here and I'm looking forward to this program. Thank you all for being part.
Thank you very much, Patricia, for that introduction. And next, I would like to hear from Lawrence. Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, I am Sengendo Lawrence, and I am known by some other people as the agriculture soldier because of the enthusiasm that I have to make sure youth participate in agriculture. And I do own a graphics design and printing company called Printing Idea Archive, and I look to use it to share quite a good number of ideas, and I am a Ugandan.
You're most welcome. I'm happy that we also have other people from other countries, so we have a mixture of countries. So thank you, Lawrence. Can we hear from Zuria Nagadia? We can't hear you.
Hi, I hope you can hear me now. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Zuria Nagadia. I'm a lawyer in Kampala, and I run a legal organization called Daraja Law. It's a legal aid organization supporting women and youth and small businesses with their legal pains and their legal needs. And then I also run an organization or a business called Soul Food, where we supply snacks and different foodstuffs to organizations and to supermarkets So if you see our snacks out there, please be sure to grab yourself some. And then lastly, I run a YouTube channel. I'd like to look at that as a business. It's called Zuria Nagadia. You can check it out. And on there, I share motivation, inspiration, legal tips, and all of which combined help us to develop and grow ourselves personally and to help us learn how to make a little bit extra money in the process. So I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much, Zuria, for that brief introduction. Can you hear from Diana Mwende? Diana, are you there?
Yeah, hello everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, sorry, I'm walking, but okay. My name is Diana. I'm currently a student at Kasarani Technical Center in Kenya. I'm taking diploma in ICT. I don't have a business running, but I'm planning to after I'm done with school. So yeah, I'm just here to learn from you guys. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you very much, Diana. You're most welcome. And I believe you're going to learn a lot from the different people that you're going to meet in this group and also the different mentors that we have. Yeah, so thank you. I think we are left with two more persons to introduce themselves. Can we hear from Mr. Yoko? Mr. Yoko, are you there? Mr. Yoko, are you there? Okay, I think we'll get back to Yoko once he's online, but I see he's online. Let's now ask Shamim to introduce herself. Tell us your name, business, or where you're working, and which country you're coming from. Shamim?
Hello.
Yes, Shamim.
Can
we
you
can
hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
But
we can't see you. Maybe
Naranga
we would like
Shamim.
to see you as well.
Okay. I think can you see me now?
Yes, we can now see you.
I'm Naranga Shamim, a woman counselor from Chira Municipality. I'm a woman leader. I'm so much interested in agriculture, and that's yeah, though I'm doing other small things like doing cookies, doing juice for my people at the office. I'm glad to be part of this team. Zuria, I love you.
Thank you very much. I think we're already seeing that some connections are happening in this group. So I think Yoko, are you back? Thank you, Shamim, for the introduction. Yoko, are you there? Can you hear us? Yoko, can you hear us? Yoko is mentioning that his network is really bad, but I think if you can hear us, once your network gets good, then we can you can always just join in and introduce yourself. So thank you very much for this brief introductions. I think now we know each other, and we shall get to know each other in the bigger network that we are in. Like I told you earlier on, I think on the screen I posted something which I'm just going to share right now, which shows that we have over 826 mentees, And already we have 320 success stories, and at least we have been in existence for at least some good 8 years. So this is the experience that we are going to share with you in the coming years or months for those who will stay with us in this mentorship program. But just let me share with you a brief about why we thought of this program. Personally, I did this program for quite some good time. I think between 2013 to 2018, whereby we had the Meet the Mentor program, and we wanted to see how it has helped our SMEs and also our youth in Uganda and also other parts of East Africa. Maybe for that, personally, I would like to mention to you that personally as a mentor, I have over 18 years experience as a mentor in this career of mentorship. And I think I've mentored over 300 young people, both in Uganda and also other parts of Africa. So I think I'm happy that I'll offer the best to everyone, and also the other mentors are looking forward to also giving what they can to you to see that your businesses thrive to another level. So this is phase 2 of our Meet the Mentor program. We used to have the Meet the Mentor program some years back, so we had to evaluate it and see whether it was beneficial to everyone. And now we are coming up back with the Meet the Mentor program, which is going to be also targeting anyone in Africa. That's why you see we have some Kenyans on board in today's meeting. So the whole idea of the Meet the Mentor program is basically you meeting with any mentor from us to see how they can support you in your businesses. And even if you don't have a business, but how can you plan for the future? Some of you want to start businesses, but how are you going to plan for that? So this Meet the Mentor program will offer approachable, friendly mentor matching services within this group. So we're only going to focus with those who have subscribed to us within the group for this Meet the Mentor program. And it will also allow you to have an open dialogue to discuss different opportunities that are out there, career goals, and also troubles that you're having in your business. But also sometimes, not only business, but in your life. Sometimes you have some things disturbing you in your life, but you even fear sharing it with maybe your close family person, but you are willing to share it with a mentor who can at least guide you or support you in one or the other. So that's the idea of the Meet the Mentor program. And from today, I think when we start it up, I think in the coming weeks, you're going to have different sessions. We're also going to conduct a lot of group mentorship sessions. And what I mean with the group mentorship sessions, that like the way we are today, we shall have those different topics that are general that will be discussed by a mentor so that you can always ask questions. And the beauty about the group mentorships that you might have a mentee within the group who can also advise one another. So that's the idea how we are going to do it. Sometimes people feel that mentors know everything, but we don't know everything, but we can guide. So that's why we are opting out also to have group mentorships where the other mentees can also come in and support each other. So that's the brief about the whole program. And we encourage you that if you feel there are other people out there who would want to really join this program, you can always let them know. And I think in the coming few days, you'll receive different profiles from different mentors, so that you can also say, no, I think I want so-and-so who is best suitable for me to guide me in my business or in my career. And the idea is we are going to use a mentorship action plan. And with the mentorship action plan, there are actually 4 things that we consider. If you look at grow is the one growing, like if you're a farmer and you're growing matoke or beans or what. So we're going to use grow as our key, the key steps that we're going to use. And if I give you a little bit what grow means, G means goal. So we're going to define our goals for the next coming months or years to see how best we can support each other. We need to establish our ultimate goals and the aim. What do we want to achieve? So that is number 1 goal. That is in regards to the growth that we want to use in this action plan. Number 2 is reality. We need to take time to explore our own reality and the current situation that we are in. So we need to look at what we are in today as the current situation and look for solutions. How can we better ourselves? And the other, number three, is options. We need also to look at different options that are available that can make us grow to another level, or that can make us reach our goals. Yeah, so that's number three. And the last one is way forward. We need to, as once we have done looking at the goals, the reality, the options, we need to look at the way forward. And this way forward will guide us on where we want to go, and also give us a real strategic direction on what we are doing, but also how we foresee our businesses or our careers in the future. So those are the four main things we are going to look at in the Meet the Mentor program. And as a way forward, we are going to share with you some forms which you'll fill in. It will be an online form which you'll fill in. Basically, we want to understand where is your current business and what are your challenges, and also looking at this COVID situation, how has it affected you, so that you put in those into the form, and there we can easily match you with the right mentor who will actually work with you in the next step of your business. So that's the brief about the Meet the Mentor program, and we hope that this time we shall capture very many participants. For the last mentorship, phase one mentorship program, we had over, I think, 150, but this year we're looking at this capturing very many, because we're opening it out to also other African countries. And the mentors are also going to be not only Ugandans or Kenyans or Rwandese, so it's going to be mentors all over the world with different specifics. And we are also trying to look at, based on the forms that you'll fill, we also want to see what problems that you're facing, so that we can have those general group discussions whereby a mentor comes, presents and guides you, so that there's always Q&A. And this way we are looking at learning from each other. But the end goal, we look at also seeing how we can grow our businesses. And maybe one thing to mention, that once with this mentorship program, I think all of us have a lot of products that we are dealing in. We are selling a lot of products. And I think with this, we are looking at the end of this, maybe a 3-month period, set out sort of an online platform where you can sell your products. So this is one of the services that will be in this program, that as we mentor you to develop products and look for other opportunities. But down the road, we're also looking at, okay, what added value that we are adding from this mentorship? Because you might have products and marketing is your problem. So we're looking at adding marketing, a service to you, so that at least you can market your products. So that is the brief about the program, because when I start talking about mentorship, we can always continue until the end of the day. And because I'm so passionate about the mentorship, and with my career in mentorship for quite a good number of years, I think we can share a lot. But I think in the different sessions, we can always share a little bit more about mentorship and different fields, so that you can get to know me as a person, how I've achieved it, how mentorship has helped me as a person to achieve what I have today. So that is in a brief of this whole Meet the Mentor program, which we're officially launching it today, and you're the first session that is launching it today. But the idea is also for you to buy into the concept. So that's why we are also now going to open up so that we can hear from each one of you. What are your thoughts on this program, and what are your expectations, so that we make it a really worthwhile program for everyone, and also see that at least at the end of the year, or those who will continue with us for quite some good years, will at least have benefited. So we are going to open up so that you can share with us if you have any question regarding to what I've just mentioned. You can always just ask, then we can answer and see how best. Like I mentioned, we want to make this meeting very short, because it's our first meeting, and basically it was just to present to us the whole mentorship program, and also get feedback from you, whether it's something that you want to invest in your time. So the floor is open. Anyone who feels is ready to talk, you can say something. And we also have others who are joining us. Yes, so the floor is open. Anyone who would love to share with us anything, please, you're welcome. Yes, I can see Shafiq has just joined us. Shafiq, can you introduce yourself, what you do, and which country you're coming from?
Um, Good evening, everyone. My name is Shafiq Semakula, and I'm into telecom and telecommunications plus electronics, and I'm from Uganda.
Thank you very much, Shafiq. Just before you came in, I was giving in an introduction of the whole program, Meet the Mentor program, and how it's going to work, and giving ourselves a mentorship action plan, which we shall share in the group, the WhatsApp group later, on really what we are looking at, but also seeing what are the needs that you have, and so that we can assign mentors to really support you. So I think we shall share with you some information in that regard, so that you can follow the proceedings of the meeting. Yes, Shamim, I can see your hand is up. Shamim?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Once again,
Good afternoon.
Shamim. Farid, I have a small piece of land in my compound, and I wanted to do a greenhouse, tomato and green pepper. But I wanted to know how much it can cost and how I can really do it, because I've been admiring some group from Gaza. I saw it on Facebook, and it looks like it's something good to adventure in.
Okay, thank you very much, Shamim. I think I won't be able to answer this right now, because I think this we'll post it in the Facebook group, so that everyone who is interested can learn from it. And we also have an expert who is within our mentors, who is an expert in greenhouse farming. So he will be able to really advise you, and also basically seeing how much space you have, also considering the space and also the size that you may require. I think that is a technical thing, but I think in the group we shall share this as for everyone to benefit in terms of at least getting an idea of how to set up a greenhouse in a small place, and also using other big places. So thank you for that, Shamim. Jackie?
Basically, mine is not actually a question. It's just to appreciate you for this opportunity that you are giving us. I personally, I really appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to grow. As you said, you cannot know everything. So I'm looking to grow in the two businesses that I'm involved in. So let's see how it goes.
Thank you very much, Jackie, for that. Lawrence, are you still with us?
Yes, Farid, I'm still here.
Yes.
Even though my background was a bit noisy, but I'm still listening in.
Yes, so we want to hear from you from what I've just mentioned. What do you think about the program?
Yeah, I think the program is a nice one, and unless we try to continuously innovate and improve the things that we do, we cannot do the best for the communities or for the people we work with. And I think and appreciate that it should be a wonderful program.
Thank you very much, Lawrence, for that feedback. Can we hear from Diana? Diana from Kenya. Diana is still there? Okay, so can we hear from Yoko? I can see your hand up. Can we hear from you now? Hopefully we get you. Yes, Yoko.
I think now I'm fairly picking you and everyone. Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello? Okay, I'm Okenyang Yoksofat, but most cases I shorten Yoksofat to be Yoko. I'm based in Ikome, that is still Uganda. So I have my dream, my idea, which it's still a startup in 2 herbs and spices. I want to add value on them. My expectation for the program is on the areas how I can start up, then sales, marketing, and on operation. Thank you so much, Farid.
Patricia, what do you think about the program?
Thank you, Farid. It's a good thing. It's really a good thing. And I think the timing is really perfect. I think it's in this period that most of us have thought one or two things. I think it's really a good thing. And I look forward to so many things. I would have so many questions to ask, but I think they are not really timely. They'll come up as we go on. Maybe my request to you and those of us on the group, I think it's a good thing that we meet often, not to lose touch, because at times when you meet once and maybe it takes a month for you to meet again, and also maybe to engage on the group. So let's keep in touch. Let us have the Zoom if it's possible. Let us take this serious. It's really a good thing. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Patricia, for that. I think as you mentioned that let's make the group vibrant, the WhatsApp group that we created. So you can use that also as a marketing tool. You can post some of your products there so that we can know what products that you're dealing in. So thank you very much, Patricia. Let's hear from Zuria.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for putting this together, Farid. It's definitely a great program. I feel blessed to even be a part of it. I definitely agree with what Patricia said. We need to engage more. We need to be active on the group and invite people to come in, invite people that we think can benefit from this. If you feel like maybe you know someone out there who is an expert in something, you could introduce them, you could share with the group so that maybe that person could help us learn a thing or two. I know we're going to learn from one another. We're definitely going to learn a lot from each other. Like Farid said earlier, none of us really knows everything. So I'm just happy. I'm just happy to be on a platform with like-minded people, and I look forward to learning more from all of you. So thank you for having me.
Thank you very much, Surya, for those remarks. We can hear from Shafiq. So far, you joined us in the middle. So what do you think about this whole program? Shafiq Semakula?
Good evening once again, and I would like to take this opportunity to appreciate my brother, my OB, my great friend, Farid Karama. Thank you for putting this initiative all together. It is really, really vibrant. I will start by apologizing that my business and scope might deviate a little bit as to what I've actually seen on the platform. But the major reason as to why I actually enrolled was because of my dad. He is a very, very big farmer onto it, and he has been flying in and out of the country to try and rendezvous knowledge on the scope of what he's actually, putting out onto his farm. And when I saw this, that Karama had actually initiated this platform, I was really, really, really humble, and I didn't desist on actually joining. And I'm hoping to actually learn as much as I can so that I actually put it into practice and zeal. As Patricia had also emphasized, if this is going to be a family, we need to actually make sure that we embroider and we come as a unit, and we should meet more often to try and stay alive and to try and learn as much as we can and share at the same time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Shafiq. My OB, I thought I would introduce ourselves again later, but since you brought it up, then it's fine. We went to the same school with Semakula Shafiq, and I was happy that he joined this program. Maybe just to share with you that this program is not only focusing in agriculture, so it's open for any other business, but maybe we could say that we have also a focus on agriculture. So we will tackle every other business sector that we are in, but we have experts who are in agriculture who would really be available to share with you. But also we have mentors in other sectors who are also going to join in to share the experiences. So this is a broad network that we are creating, and you never know that since we want to. I'm an advocate for youth in agriculture, so I'd want to see that even if other people are into other sectors, but one or the other, they come and join in agriculture, because I think it's the way to go at the moment. So thank you very much for everyone who has presented to us what they expect and given us good feedback about this program. And this really shows that, yes, you're buying into the program, which we are going to start. And I think we are going to put in a lot of efforts to see that we make this program happen. And also we would like to also request you that where you see us, if you feel there's any new innovation that you want to present to us, you can always share it with me and my team so that we can incorporate such activities into the program. Maybe just as a way forward, because I think as a meeting, we don't want just to close like that, because already I have a buy-in from this, which you've said, okay, we love the program. So that really shows that, yes, we are going to continue with the program. But as a way forward, I think, like I mentioned earlier, what roadmap are we giving ourselves to see that we have this program successfully? So the first thing we are going to do, there are three main things that we are going to do for now. We're going to actually share a form that is going to capture most of your data. It's an online form, so hopefully before the end of tomorrow, you'll have that form. We shall share it through the WhatsApp group so that you can fill it in and share it back with us. That will help us to really understand the business you're in and also the challenges and where you see yourself. So it will give us a broader picture of who you are as a person, but also as in your business. Then once we get those forms, we shall have always to match you with the relevant mentor, because we are looking at the different sectors. So we have different mentors as well. But in the course of the week, you'll see different profiles of different mentors on the WhatsApp group, so that you know their background. So with that, we're also going to do matchmaking. So we shall match you with the mentor that is suitable for you. So that is number 2. And number 3, we are going to have different sessions, the group mentorship sessions, every after 2 weeks. Every after 2 weeks, to discuss on different topics that are general. So this could be on goal setting, this could be on branding and marketing, this could be on career development. So something of that kind that is going to keep us engaging ourselves. So like Patricia said, we are going to make sure that we meet often. And maybe when in some other countries, when the lockdown has been, the measures have been reduced, then maybe sometimes we may be meeting physically just to have a chat and also grow the mentorship program. So we are going to have more of these programs online because we want to capture also the other people from the other countries because we have interest from other countries, Nigeria and all, but I saw we had one had confirmed from Zambia to join us today, but it's unfortunate he didn't make it. So we want to capture a bigger scope of young SMEs, young entrepreneurs, upcoming, those who want to join agribusiness, those who want to learn from each other, to see that. So we are going to have a lot of programs, and I think this will help us to get to know each other. And if you want electronics now, I know you can just run to Shafiq because we need to market ourselves, you know. You know, when I travel a lot and I always see different networks that are there, and these people market themselves. So you find that if Patricia is dealing in cakes, why should I order a cake from someone else? So within the family, we're supporting each other. And I know right now, like Yoko is looking for herbs and spices. So I think myself, I'm also interested in herbs and spices. So why don't we put our efforts together instead of Yoko moving alone, but we can move together to do the herbs and spices and grow the network together. So that's the idea of the whole dream that we are having in this Meet the Mentor program, but also other programs that are coming up. And I believe we shall benefit from it. And the benefit, you may not see it as a short term, but it's a long term. It takes some time. Many people feel when they join a network, within 2 days, there's already a benefit. No, it takes some time. So you just need to be patient, actively participate in the programs, and you never know, anything can always come in and your way, and you're a superstar at the end of the day. So I'd like to thank you very much. Like I said, we are making this meeting a brief meeting, and we were just making it a 1-hour meeting, and we're left with 4 minutes to 5, and I would like to end the meeting, but if there's anyone who has any remarks that you want to put across, please, you can share it with us. But we're going to keep engaging ourselves online and also through the WhatsApp group so that we keep in touch. Is there anything else that you want to share with us? Okay, so if we don't have anything else, I would like to thank you once again for joining in, and I wish you all the best. Let's keep in touch. I'm always available in case you need any advice in anything. So let's see how best we can grow ourselves, but also grow our businesses to another level. So thank you very much, and wish you all the best. Stay safe, and let's see each other soon. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening.